Embassy interview crackdown: don't lose your US visa in 2025. A new risk at the embassy. Imagine waiting years for your US visa interview. The date finally arrives, you prepare carefully, and then your appointment is suddenly cancelled at the embassy window. This is happening to real applicants right now. A new embassy rule is quietly reshaping the immigration process, catching people off guard, and causing devastating delays worldwide. It is not about eligibility or consular decisions anymore. Interviews are being cancelled before officers even ask questions, all because one original document was missing. A warning for visa applicants. If you have a visa interview scheduled, take this update seriously. Applicants who arrive unprepared are already being turned away, with cancelled appointments and long rescheduling timelines. For some families, that means months of waiting. For others, it could mean permanent loss of eligibility if a dependent child turns 21 or a petitioner becomes ineligible. Visa interviews are difficult enough without new hurdles. This rule adds another layer of risk. Your preparation is now the deciding factor between progress and cancellation. The rule took effect in July 2025. This change is not hypothetical. Since July 2025, embassies worldwide have implemented a strict requirement that original documents must be presented during the immigrant visa interview. The embassy is not accepting scanned copies, digital printouts, or partial substitutes. If your paperwork is incomplete, your appointment will be immediately cancelled without exception. Cancelled does not mean postponed. You must reschedule completely, and depending on embassy demand, the next available interview could be weeks, months, or even longer away. Why embassies are enforcing this? The embassy has explained that missing documents create serious delays. Applicants without full files slow the system, affecting officers and other applicants waiting for scheduled interviews. By canceling incomplete cases, the embassy protects its overall schedule. This ensures time is only spent on applicants who are fully prepared and ready to proceed. For embassies, it is about efficiency and backlog reduction. But for applicants, it feels harsh, because one forgotten document can erase years of patient waiting. The most critical documents. Your passport must remain valid at least 60 days beyond your planned US entry. A soon-to-expire passport could block your case before the interview even begins. Civil documents must be originals. Birth certificates, marriage certificates, divorce decrees, or annulment orders are required. Scans or photocopies will not be accepted under the current rules. Police clearances are a major risk area. For Filipino applicants, the embassy requires an original NBI clearance. Without it, your case is cancelled on the spot. Applicants who have used aliases or alternative spellings of their names must present clearances for each variation. Missing even one variation can cancel your entire interview. If you have lived abroad for 12 months or more, police certificates from those countries are mandatory. This especially impacts overseas workers returning from contracts overseas. The affidavit of support, known as Form I-864, and supporting financial evidence from sponsors or joint sponsors must also be presented during the interview appointment. In addition, the DS-260 confirmation page is required to prove your online application. The interview appointment letter itself is also mandatory to access the embassy. Finally, your medical exam must be complete. Designated clinics must forward results directly to the embassy. Without those results, the interview will not proceed. Extra documentation traps. Certain petitions demand additional proof. If you are being petitioned by a child or sibling, you must present the petitioner's original birth certificate to confirm the family connection. Applicants with past marriages must provide termination evidence. Divorce decrees, annulment orders, or equivalent court judgments are required to demonstrate legal eligibility for the current petition. Applicants from countries where multiple names or nicknames are common may face extra challenges. The embassy often demands separate police clearances for every name used officially. Embassy pre-screening reality. Applicants assume they will sit with a consular officer first. In practice, initial pre-screening windows determine whether you even reach the officer interview booth at all. At pre-screening, staff review every file for completeness. If any document is missing, your case is flagged and immediately cancelled without ever reaching the consular officer. This process feels harsh but is non-negotiable. Once cancelled, you must begin again, rescheduling the interview and restarting your wait from the very beginning. The human cost of delays. These cancellations are more than an inconvenience. If a dependent child is nearing age 21, one missed interview could cause permanent ineligibility through aging out rules. For families with elderly or unwell petitioners, delays can be devastating. If the petitioner becomes ineligible, the petition may collapse entirely, leaving applicants with no path forward. Even healthy families face emotional and financial strain. Rescheduling means more time, more expenses, and more uncertainty after years of already waiting for immigration opportunities. How to protect your case? Start by carefully reviewing your embassy interview notice. Every required document is listed. Missing one item could cost months, so double-check each requirement without shortcuts. Prepare original copies for every document. Keep physical duplicates for personal reference, but never rely only on scans or digital versions, which are not acceptable under embassy policy. Coordinate closely with your petitioner in the United States. Ensure updated financial documents and the signed Form I-864 are delivered before your scheduled embassy appointment. If you are uncertain about requirements, seek professional help. Immigration attorneys or accredited consultants can confirm what is necessary and reduce the risk of missing paperwork. Specialized assistance abroad. Some countries now offer document pre-check services. In the Philippines, accredited agencies help applicants gather original clearances, certificates, and affidavits before they step inside the embassy. These services can be especially valuable for overseas workers who hold documents from multiple countries. A professional check can prevent rescheduling that wastes many critical months. Such services are not required, but they provide peace of mind. For applicants with sensitive timelines, paying for extra preparation can save both time and opportunity. The new reality. This embassy rule may seem unforgiving, but it is here to stay. Applicants must adjust expectations and prepare carefully if they want smooth interview experiences. Embassies no longer allow small mistakes. Missing just one clearance, certificate, or document could cost applicants their visa opportunity, delaying their journey to the United States. Final thoughts. Visa interviews are always stressful, but in 2025, the pressure is higher. Preparation now determines success. Those with complete documents move forward, while others are rescheduled. Your best protection is thorough preparation. Review notices, verify documents, and seek professional advice when necessary. The difference between approval and cancellation often lies in small details. Summary. Original documents are mandatory. Photocopies or scans are not accepted. Missing paperwork means canceled interviews, long delays, and possibly lost eligibility. Preparation is the only safeguard for applicants. That wraps up today's update. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates.